this week's show. Now, this week on the show, I'm really psyched because we had somebody buy out the entire show from us for this week. So, take it away, Mr. Gowner.
Thank you, Tyger. Hey, everybody out there, let me tell you all about the new paintball gun. It's the only paintball gun you're ever going to need.
Dude, you're me, but with like a really cheesy disguise and a bad voice.
That's right, it has a high rate of firepower, at least 5 balls per second. This paintball gun is made out of a space-age polymer, made out of stainless steel, and all sorts of other good things that we can't tell you about because it's all patented. That's right, you can't get it anywhere else but here. And take a good look at it. Oh yeah, isn't it just gorgeous?
How do I let myself get talking to this?
Hang on, let me load it for you. Yes, let me tell you, this is the absolutely perfect paintball gun. You're never going to need to buy another one. Let me demonstrate for you. And is it accurate? Oh, is it accurate? Here, let me show you. We set up a target 200 feet away. Let's take a crack at it. Boom! Now, how cool is that? That's right, kid. This entire package can all be yours for the amazing low price of $1,599.99. But act now, it's only available for a limited time, so make sure you get your... Oh boy. Quit it! Ow! Come on! Come on! Stop the thing! Stop the thing!
Let's see now, where was I? Oh yeah, this week's show. This week's show we're talking about hype, or I guess more correctly, the anti-hype show. Now, it is true that, what you see is what you get in a lot of cases, but what you see is not necessarily what reality is. Yeah, it's true, data doesn't lie, except that data can be manipulated. I'm not really a mean person. You just don't want to be on my bad side. For example, let me show you how we just did what we just did. Now, of course, the first thing I did is to start up the show the way we normally do, which is the opening shot. Then, the creative costume change so that I can actually look different and better. Yeah, right, like I can help it. Now, next is, of course, the money shot, which is making it look more impressive than it is. Now, even though in reality the camera really is about 200 feet away from those bottles way, way back there, reality is I'm not. But you can't see me because the camera's focused in on that, and I'm well out of camera shot. Now, the reality is that I'm standing about right here, which is a 20-foot shot to those bottles over there. I mean, a myopic Ewok can make this shot with his eyes closed. The key is that the perception that you have is that it's a far distance away. The reality is that I'm standing right here. And like I said, anybody can make this shot. See what I mean? It's a long walk. I hope I don't lose a lot of people on this one because this isn't exactly your normal paintball fair. Because I'm talking about reality and perceived reality. When somebody's trying to sell you something, they're giving you perceived reality. It might not actually be what the product can do, it's what they want you to believe it can do. Right now you're watching this show on the internet, and your reality, or at least what I'm giving you as reality, is 360 pixels this way by 240 pixels this way. What that means is that anything in this box is what I'm giving you, and you're accepting it as real. But it's not real. This is video. Video can be edited. I mean, I control the horizontal, I control the vertical, I can make it snow, I can make it foggy, I can show you something pleasant, I can show you something not so pleasant. Dude, I am like really freaking myself out about that. Now there are some products that are legitimate. There are some products when they show you a video, that's actually what the product can do. And what's the difference between that and other products that are, well, bald-faced liars? Well, a lot of that starts up here, and it starts with you using this. So your ultimate weapon against overhyping of any paintball equipment or anything in general is up here. It's this brain that you've got in your head. A lot of times if you look at a product and it looks too good to be true, odds are it pretty much is. Look at everything at least with a skeptic's eye, or at least have a second opinion about it. If you have any doubts about any given product, the best person you could ask about it is yourself. Ask yourself, do you really need that new bolt? Do you really need that new doodad or widget? If the answer is no, then don't bother with it. Okay, so what am I saying? Am I saying that you can't trust anything that you see or read on the internet? And am I saying that all videos are fakes? And am I saying that all advertisements are lies? No, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is to use your brain. What I'm saying is you got to look at things with a little bit of perspective. Think about what you're looking at and say to yourself, is this even plausible? Is this even reality? You got to say to yourself, is this person just trying to sell me something? Or is this really what this product can do? And if it is, then, go with it. But the best person that you have to trust is yourself. Get your grubby little paws on one of these things things. You know, take it out of the chronograph range, rip it off a couple times, see if it actually does shoot 500 rounds a second. The best person that you have to bounce these things off of is you. Use your brain, and you can't go wrong. See you next week. The problem when you give me a toy like this, I end up fidgeting with it a lot. Except that David... There we go, Tiger Woods. There we are. Alright, now where was I? Oh yeah. You know, perhaps I should put this down before I hurt myself more than anybody else.